Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to actually set up your pixel. So the easiest way right here is in Facebook. So I went into Events, Events Manager, and then Pixels. I'm in Suite 8 Products. Of course there hasn't been any activity in a while because that site doesn't exist anymore. But this is a great example of how to actually set it up. So you wouldn't have any recent activity, you just have no pixel or something like that right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up the pixel. Bring here. So if you're going to do Tag Manager, that kind of stuff, actually on mine, I do have Tag Manager right here. So it's Google Tag Manager. I put everything in, but I'll show you as if you're going to just manually install it into your header. And then also here for WordPress, this is a plugin that I know a lot of people use. It's Insert Headers and Footers. You just take that one. If you're doing ClickFunnels, it's actually in Settings. If you're doing lead pages, it's in the page building itself, that in each page you put it into. There's multiple different ways to do it, but basically all you have to do is you find your header code, a place to inject it, and you put it there. Or, so I'm going to go ahead and set it up manually, go down here. So we're not going to do this one right here. Basically it's telling you how to find the header code. Usually there'll be some place like this, especially if you insert this right here. The headers and footers, it'll actually, let's see if they show it. Yeah, it'll have it like here. So scripts and head, scripts and foot. And just to clarify, like when we go into Google, the footer is the body. So what we do is we copy our pixel right here. Take that one, go over here. If I wasn't using Google Tag Manager, I would just take it and I'd paste it. So there's the Facebook pixel. Since I already have one on my website, I'm not going to go ahead and leave that there, but that's all you have to do is you take your header and you put your code right there. Okay, that's all you got to do, and then you are actually done with that part. Same thing on here, you just paste it into that area once it's on WordPress. Alright, so now let's say it just has a line. So you're on Shopify and it doesn't have the header code and all that kind of stuff. It actually just gives you a line on there. What you want to do, there you go. So it's going to show this ID, so it keeps turning blue. But this ID right here, it also shows it up here. You just copy that right there out of there. So actually, let me just take that copy, put it back in again. Boom. And you can just do this in Word. You can later just do that. So you just copy this one piece right here. So you just copy that one. And then what you do is wherever the box is, and it would actually be a separate box like WordPress to put it into, and it would just say what's your ID. So that's your ID, and then you just paste in the code right there. Not actually in your header, but it'll give you a separate box, and you just paste it into that separate box. There we go. So once we have that set up, then on Facebook, we'll actually be able to show track data. So let's just say we want to go to something else right here. Bam. Come on, work. All right, so here, and then it'll show us, how many people visited in the last so many days. We can create custom conversions off of it. We can do all that kind of stuff, and that's what I was talking about in the custom conversion video, is actually taking your data. Okay, so the last 7 days, we've had 2.7 people on there, 2.7 thousand. You can create a custom conversion. I created them on the other side, but you can create them in here as well. So you can do URL traffic, you can do all that kind of stuff. URL contains. And there's two actual ways to do it. So you can actually have that, or you can come in here, go back to this other one so that way you guys don't get confused on going to multiple pixels. But okay, so we're going to go back into basically setting it up. Okay, so in here, you can also do, bam. So we say we copy it, we go to the next one. Okay, now we can have events. So select the event category that are meaningful for you and choose what you like to track. Okay, so let's say it's a purchase. Okay, so let's give a variable. Okay, let's do conversion value is $25. Currency USD. So this way, Facebook, when it displays your data, it can say, okay, people that went to this page, they equal $25, so if they came out of your cart, it's this much, kind of thing. It's much easier to do if you're selling, like one course or one this or one that. You need to more do dynamic ads and some other stuff. If you're doing basically different parameters for different products that are actually being bought. So if somebody buys, you know, a shirt versus a cup, they're going to be different price, so you can't have it in an exact value on there. Again, right here, paste the purchase event code, place the event code on your order confirmation page or purchase completion page, add the event code just below the head tag. This allows the event code to load along with the pixel when the when the page loads. One thing I didn't describe is this right here. This is code injection for the entire site. Same with this one right here. So if you don't inject your code on the entire website and you just put it on, say, one page, well, then the rest of your pages aren't actually going to be tracked. So you need to find the entire code site, the entire page or website code, and then paste it in your header. That way it's going to be on every single page. Then what you do is you copy this one right here, and then you paste it on a specific page, just like it says, your order confirmation page. Okay, test your pixels, all that kind of stuff. Add to carts, initiate checkout, search content. You can see that there's a bunch of different ones in there. Install Pixel Helper. You can probably see it up here. This is what Pixel Helper is. Drops down and it says that they are actually working, or there's, you know, some problems or whatever's kind of going on there. This is Facebook, their site, so you can actually look in there, show pixel location, see where it's at. Perfect. So again, you put your master pixel, which is going to be this right here, which is going to be number 2. Copy the entire pixel, okay? And you're going to take that and you're going to post it in the head tags of your entire website. So it's going to be on every single page, and it's going to automatically be put on every single page. Then you go to continue, and if you want to, especially if you're tracking different conversions, this one right here, and you don't want to do URL contains or something like that, this one right here, you can click, you know, say add to cart, and put it on your add to cart page. I'm sorry, this one's the button. There's multiple different ones, but yeah, basically that. Complete registration, generation, lead, all that kind of stuff. So I hope that helps. Again, main code, entire site. These codes, individual pages, unless you take that URL of those individual pages and you create a custom audience out of it. So instead of actually putting that on each page, you go to custom audience, create a custom audience. Yeah, we know there's no URL traffic. Contains, and then boom, you pop in that URL right there. Or maybe not even the whole URL. Maybe, say this one here. So let's go to our website here, and let's just say that on the client's page. So maybe we copy that right there, bring it over there, and put that in there, kind of thing. So there we go. And it already knows what site we're working off of. So that's just put that in there. Or you could put, you know, the whole thing. You could take the whole website. Bam, there you go. So the whole website. So you kind of get it, what you do with that one to create a custom audience instead of putting that code on each page. So say you can't get to the coding of each page, you do this instead. It may not be as exact, but it's going to try and get it as close as possible to the other one. And that's why I say use contains instead of equals or something like that. So maybe you plugged it in wrong. Well, as long as it contains, you know, client-1, like on that page, then of course it's going to actually exist. So there we go. I'll see you guys in the next video.